From time to time, we're asked to review a customer's website. Oftentimes, this comes in the form of a form off our website or perhaps an email. So we wanted to talk to you this time about the 7 things we look for when we're looking at a website. Let's go. First on our list is social proof. And what I mean by that specifically are the different social media platforms. You probably already have a Facebook page, perhaps a Twitter account, all of those things combined. Now, Google says specifically they do not count a Facebook page as part of their ranking algorithm. Well, while that may be technically true, they almost certainly do count all of the backlinks and all of the chatter that comes off your Facebook page about your business. And they almost certainly do use that as a ranking signal. Now, I want to tell you about one of my little pet peeves. Do not on your home page put come visit our Facebook page or our Twitter page button. You've spent a lot of time and effort trying to drive traffic to your home page. Please don't send them back the other direction. The other thing, number 6 on our list, is reviews. Reviews do count. They're very important. You see, the search engines assume that if you have a lot of positive reviews, that means you're doing quite well. The customers like you. So the search engines have no problem recommending you for their particular search ranking. By the way, the reviews, you'll also want to use schema or markup. What that will do is get you not only your name, it's going to get those 5 stars under your name. That, by the way, will help people click on your particular link going back to your website. In ascending order, number 5 on our list is mobile. Now, the reason why it's number 5 and not number 1 is because this was done about 3.5 years ago, and you really should have had this a long time ago. If you haven't had a responsive version of your website for several years, you really need to do something about that right away, and the odds are you have a lot of other problems. So seriously, get a mobile version of your website if you don't already have one. Number 4 on our list is speed. You see, after about 2.5 seconds, people start clicking away from your page if it hasn't already loaded. You really need to have a page that loads quickly. And I read somewhere that 40% of all the people trying to load your page or visit your website begin to click away after that 2 seconds. And that 40% continues every 2 seconds from that point on. To my ear, that sounds like an awful high number, but cut it in half and it's still too big. Go ahead, make sure your page loads very fast. By the way, for all 7 of our tips today, we have a video on each of these. So if you need more help or you want a little more information about any one of these tips, go ahead, visit our website and look it up. You'll find an entire video on just this topic. Now, number 3 on our list is links. And what I'm talking about specifically is on your home page or your landing page, you should have a lot of links. Now, this may sound counterintuitive. The point of your home page is to get people off your home page. You see, you're wanting to drive people further into your website. You want people to visit the website, learn more about your business, and ultimately to make a positive buying decision. So across the top of your page and down the sides, everywhere, especially above the fold, you want dozens and dozens of links. Hopefully one of those links is going to catch somebody's eye and they're going to click and go deeper into your website. Now, number 2 is one of my personal pet peeves. It is text. You see, so much of this is not really under your control. Text absolutely is. The experts tell us you must have at least 500 words of text for your site to rank well. Don't believe them? Do a little experiment. Go to something that's not dominated by multinational corporations, say roofers in the next town over, a big city. What you're going to find out is the number 1 and 2 websites are going to have 800, 1,000 words of text right on their home page. If you go back to, say, the 3rd page, pick one at random on your search returns, you'll find out that website will have 200 or 300 words. There seems to be a correlation between the amount of text on your page and how well you rank. Now, the reason for that is pretty obvious when you think about it. The more text you have, the more opportunity you're going to have to use your keywords without keyword stuffing or over-optimizing, and that helps the search engines to know exactly what your website is all about. They'll rank you better because you've used more of those keywords. By the way, go ahead, use synonyms. You don't actually have to use the exact keyword every time, and you'll find you actually will do a little bit better. Now, number 1 on our list has been number 1 for the last 3 or 4 of these videos. We do this video about every other year, and I think this is the 4th one or so. And that's backlinks. Backlinks are the number 1 ranking signal that all the search engines use when they're deciding who to rank number 1 in search returns. Now, why is that? You see, let's pretend you have a research hospital and you do a white paper on cancer. Now, this white paper is very important. What you're going to find out is all the other clinics and research hospitals are very quickly going to start linking to that white paper. Now, Google will assume that if you have something with a lot of links to it, that must be an important page. So they will rank that page very highly for that particular search based on nothing more than the backlinks. Now, don't go out to someplace like Fiverr.com and buy hundreds of backlinks. If you do that, you're going to get busted. And I'm serious. It won't help you, and Google says it doesn't hurt. It may well hurt you in your search returns. Just don't do it. Get a professional to build your backlinks for you because quality counts. And I'll remind you, there's a video on every one of our 7 topics if you want to learn more about any one of these. That's going to do it for this time. I hope some of this was instructive. And as always, if you have a problem or more questions, don't hesitate to call us or contact us right on the website. There are forms, I think, on virtually every page in our website. So let us know if you need a little bit of help. Guys, that's going to do it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.